What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope you're having a very good day today. So today we have here the new stages for the Ultimate Red Zone. And I thought I'd start off with the most difficult one, in my opinion, which of course is going to be here GT Baby. Now this run, I will say, I was actually very lucky with this run here. So this was actually only on my second attempt. And the reason why we actually get this done, I won't spoil it, but later on we'll see during the video, we just get very lucky in this run here. Now, GT Baby, this is definitely a step up from the previous red zones that we had here for the first part of the anniversary. And you can tell that this is where you actually are going to need the 200% leader skill, just because HP is now a huge factor, because Baby, even in his base form, does hit really hard as well. I mean, even with the super attack stack that we actually got here, we still took 140k of damage, and also on top of that, he did also lower our defense as well. So this is where, you know, basically if you have any 200% leader skill, you definitely want to go with that unit or that team build here. I mean, you can also go with the Majin Vegeta. You can also go here with the androids. You can also go here as well with the Ginyu Force, as well as the Goku's family. I decided to go here with the GT Hero team build with the Fused Fighters slash GT Heroes. And the reason why is because in this mode here, the last two phases, we are against here a a in-type unit, which is of course is Baby. So you can actually load up on the physical characters. Now for the first stage, you guys can see here that Baby is going to be tech type. With the Super Saiyan 4s, the way you want to actually go around with this is that you want to make sure that you actually give them a 24 key super. And the reason why is because they're going to be here super effective against all types. So you don't want to stay too long in this phase right here. And the reason why is because Baby, if he does super attack you, not only does he do a lot of damage, but again, he is lowering your defense. So this is the big part, I want to say the gatekeeper of this event right here, is definitely this tech Baby. So the sooner you get him out, the better it is, because again, you want to stay away from the lowering defense here. So again, we are pretty lucky with the orbs. Again, we are able to get here a 24 key super. So again, the monkeys are going to be a super effective. But on top of that, we even got here a triple super. So we actually stack our defense 3 times, which is something you really want here. So both my LRs for the 70th anniversary are going to be at 69%. I did actually pull another copy of the Super Saiyan 4s this afternoon. Toilet luck, because I actually was in the bathroom when I actually pulled them. Now this phase right here is not so bad. I did realize here that Vegito doesn't really work well with the other characters except for the gods, because they do share. Alright, so again, I do see here that Vegito works really well with the gods, because I believe they do share over in the Flash, which is an extra key link. But Vegito, then, he's actually not so bad. He does have the damage reduction, but more importantly, we want him for the in phase because of all those counters he does. Also, he can do multiple super attacks, which will work in our favor. Again, we do want to worry about the Giant A Baby, because he can AoE like multiple times. So again, we got pretty lucky on this rotation here as well, because Baby is not attacking in the middle. So of course I can actually keep my Vegito out of harm's way, because the LR Super Saiyan 4s should be good defensively. Now you do actually want to go ahead and keep, of course, the Super Saiyan 4s on rotation, because you want them to stack as much as possible. But in this situation, I had no choice but to actually rotate off here the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Now luckily, again, we actually got multiple super attacks, so that is really good for Baby. And also, if you are be rocking the 70th anniversary LRs, you want to make sure that you are giving them at least a 20 key super, so they can do a guaranteed additional super attack. As you guys can see here, we are taking here 66k per normal without the guard. And the reason why is because also our defense was lowered from the last phase. But again, you can see here how hard Baby actually hits in this phase here. So again, we actually get lucky again. The orbs are looking pretty good. I am debating what I should do here, because most attacks are going to be in the front. So our best defensive unit, of course, is going to be the LR Super Saiyan 4s. I actually transform with them. And the reason why is because I'm kind of scared that we are going to be taking here a lot of damage from a super attack, because we just saw here from without the guard, we are taking here 66k of damage, roughly, give or take, right, because our defense was lowered. So I go ahead and I take the chance to actually transform with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Again, these guys are just so busted when Big Daddy comes out here, right? Because again, he also has a 50% chance to counter, but also gets damage reduction with each rainbow key sphere. So we were able to get here 2 key spheres, so that does give us, I believe, 14% damage reduction. But more importantly, we do have your full 24 key super. So things are looking pretty good. These 3-year anniversary LRs aren't really the greatest right now. When they get their EZ, they will be really good. But right now, they're just really here for the healing. Um, and that's basically their place here. It's just for the healing because their defense is actually not so good. Again, GT Gogeta, look at that, just completely almost takes out Baby here. But unfortunately, we only get your one super attack. Now, I am pretty sure that we actually got the nullification on the super attack because this entire turn we actually don't get super. So that was really good of Gogeta to actually cancel the super attack. Now you do see here the 3 anniversary LRs are taking 100k per normal. I did keep them on rotation, and the reason why is because we are turn 4. So once we actually get back on this type of rotation, we are going to get the free heal from the fusion. So even GT Goku, of course, is taking a lot of damage here as well. Now this turn right here, I did want to try and get all those key spheres for the Vegito, but I'm pretty sure what happens here is that Baby, his HP is actually pretty low, so I actually give all the physical key spheres to Vegito, and then I take a risk here with the active skill with the LR Gods. Again, we should have enough to take care of Baby because we have the support here from Weirus. Weirus is actually a fantastic unit. I would say he's probably definitely a must bring. And the reason why is because he's going to be really good in this phase here since Baby is going to be here a in-type unit. He also creates here physical key spheres. He also has a chance to dodge as well. Weirus is actually really strong. Alright, so there we go. We use the active skill. Alright, beautiful. And this is actually working really well. And the reason why is because next phase we have here Baby, but, you know, not in the giant form yet. So there goes the super attack. And then Gadush, we actually take care of Baby. So now we're looking pretty good. So now we go to the next phase. Now in this phase here, I cannot kill Baby. And the reason why is because next phase we do have the Tech LR Gods. And I want to make sure they're not going to be there when we're against Baby. So we really don't have that many tech units. We actually only have here one tech unit, right? Let me just see here. Yeah, we only have here one tech unit. So as long as I don't have them against the Giant Ape Baby, we are looking pretty good. Again, this right here is a pretty scary turn. Because again, the 3 anniversary LRs cannot time for whatsoever. We also don't know where we're going to get super. So that's also kind of a little bit scary. But I do actually have to rotate off the LR Super Saiyan Force in their base form, so we can actually have them on the next turn against the Giant Ape Baby. Alright, now these guys, these bosses, do not be fooled. They actually have a lot of HP. Even if you're type advantage, like Baby has a lot of HP, which is insane. So again, you can see we are taking here 22k per normal, which is quite a lot here. Now, of course, here we have here Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Does he do like 4 super attacks? Let's see, that's 1 super attack. There's super attack number 2. And by the way, we've only taken away, what, 2 health bars? So again, Baby has a lot of HP. This would be really hard to actually do this with a 170 lead, I believe. Like, you can go in Hybrid Saiyans, but the thing is that they don't give you much time to actually stack your defense. Like, even the 7-year anniversary LRs, they can barely stack, right? Just because of all the effects that you have here. So luckily we actually don't care. So we actually don't kill Baby right here. He only has your almost 2 health bars. So this was looking really good because now I can actually rotate off the LR Gods since I already used their active skill. In this particular phase here, I believe I put GT Goku in the front. Yes, I do actually put GT Goku in the front, thinking that we actually have enough to kill him here. Unfortunately, GT Goku is not so good here. I think I'm starting to see why the Truth actually prefers GT Vegeta. And his defense is really just not that great. Considering that even though we're not on a full GT rotation, GT Goku is still taking here 55k per normal. And we give him, what, like 10 key spheres? So that was really interesting to see how much damage we would take right there. But there we go. We actually get pretty lucky. We do get supered here. So fortunately, GT Goku decides not to actually dodge it or do additional super attacks. So we actually enter the next phase with less than 50%, which is not something you want to do here. Now, this is where we get extremely lucky. And the reason why we actually get this done here is because Giant Ape Baby actually decides not to AoE here. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and use the active skill just because our HP is below 50%. And we're also against your one enemy. But again, this is where, you know, we get really lucky because, again, there's no AoEs here. Alright, so let the active skill play. skills, Gogeta's active skill. And again, that's only one health bar, so I'm not too sure how much HP this GT baby has, but he has a lot. Let me tell you, my boys, he has a lot. So we have all those physical key spheres, which is really good. But I want to try and save it for next phase. But unfortunately, you know, we're not really able to do it because Weirus actually needs to actually super attack because he does raise his attack and defense for one turn. So I decided to actually, you know, go for the Rainbow Key Sphere and the the AGL Key Sphere, and now we have all these Key Spheres for Weirus, which should heal us up quite a bit. But again, this was not. This was actually really lucky that there's no AoEs here. So there we go. We actually get the full heal. And we also get a beautiful counter from the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And this is where, you know, if you're able to dodge it, this is where I feel like the LR Super Saiyan 4s are better than the LR Gods. Just because they do have that mechanic in their back pocket, which again is a 50% chance to counter. That would probably actually save us a run here, because if we actually got tagged with that super attack from Baby, we would have been stunned, so we would have missed all this free damage from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So again, that was the coin flip in our run right here. Again, Gogeta is not doing too much damage, but he's still taking here 34k per normal. So again, once he easy A's, he'll be much more better for this run. But again, this was a really lucky run. Now, surprisingly, Weirus only takes your double digits from a normal attack. So again, we get pretty lucky. Again, no AoEs in the front. So for sure, I'm going to go ahead and use the second active skill. And we're just going to do massive, massive damage here to Baby. And then after that, that's all she wrote here. Because now Baby's HP is just very, very low. So yeah, there we go. That's going to be basically the no item run for GT Baby. Let me know down below your team builds. I believe if you don't have, of course, here the 70th anniversary LRs, definitely go with my second pick. I'll probably say go with the Ginyu Force. They will definitely help you out in this type of event. And if you don't have your, of course, the Ginyu Force, then maybe you can go with, of course, the androids as well, because they also have access to the 200% leader skill. But here come the big bad boys with the active skill. All right, we don't do massive, massive of damage here. All right. And then there she goes. Gadoosh. Beautiful damage, and then that's all she wrote. So hopefully we don't get supered in the front, because again, we can still get supered and then we lose the run, because we would get stunned here. But I do have faith here at Gogeta, so I'm not really too worried. So all the attacks in the front, again, double digits, no super attack. So we are clear to go, and there goes our W, my boys. So again, LR Super Saiyan 4 definitely carried this event here. And I definitely recommend it. If you do have the 7-year anniversary LRs, definitely go with this Baby's team build here. Alright, so that's the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos, come down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!